Welcome back, guys and girls, to another episode of City Skylines Vanilla Industry DLC. That's a mouthful to say. This episode, I was thinking we're going to focus on public transport because we are getting quite high. I think we were like a bit over 10,000 before, but then we made this major renovations and changes to the highway network last episode. So we did make a drop, but they are probably going to come back pretty soon and fill everything up. There's like still available spots a bit over the place. So we're going to focus on public transport. It is about time. I think usually around 10,000 is when you have to start thinking about it. So I just had a little look off camera, see what we had. We had got both buses, we got trams, and we have the metro, and we have trains. No, trains I don't really see a point in having because it's not really that far between the little city we have, and trains would be useful if we decided to connect it to like the region. But from what we don't have any train tracks in the squares we own, and I can't see for the life of me if there's even any train tracks on the map. So we actually might have to leave that one out. I can't see any. So if we do stumble upon train tracks, we'll know. Otherwise, it's tough luck, basically. But we're going to put in buses. I was thinking trams too. We could pull them across this avenue, going over and to this area and back again, and then somehow it loops around. We could loop around like there and then go up. And then loops around like this. That could be an idea. We could also have trams, not really worth it. Mostly at this size, I think buses is the way to go. Maybe we could also do maybe we'll do, instead of trams, we could do, no wait, where am I clicking even? Okay, we could do the underground. Subway, no, what's it called? The metro. It's called the metro. Boats are actually also a good idea because we have lots of canals. That would, oh, we could do, we should do blimps instead. Yes, instead. Okay, so I know what to do. We're going to start with working on a tram because we have to have trams. It's like we have to. So I'm going to pull it this way, up and over. No, are you serious? Why won't that let me build? Okay. Well, it will now, so that's okay. And then I want it. That's a regular road. I want it to loop around like this. So it loops around, and then it goes to continue up. It's going to have as big space as possible. Preferably, I would like them to keep on the avenues, but we don't really have that many avenues yet. So it's going to go like this. So if we click on this button, you see this is the tram. I think that's actually fine as it is, and I'm happy about that. Now we just need to put down a tram depot, and since this is a bit of an industrial area, I'm actually thinking it would be perfect to have. Oh wait, we got the incinerators. How the heck did I miss that? Okay, so yes, please empty this dump. I don't want it. Okay. Tram depot is going to be in this section because it just makes a bit more sense. Why can't I? Oh, that's because these are there. And we have a bit of these ones. Okay. And then we have all. You can move back. And this one fits perfectly in that little section. So that's where the tram is going to be. The tram depot. Okay. So let's pull out the tram stops first. I want to stop there. No, wait. Yeah, okay. Let's do it on one each side. We can't stop on the bridge, but I wanted to, instead of turning, I'm going to have it to continue with one stop on the avenue, because, oh, you know what, no, we could actually do, well, let's do 2 stops. I don't really know how often a tram needs to be able to have stops, but I think this is fine. And then it just, oh shit, I messed up. It needs to be on that side. Okay, wait, let's go back again. It shouldn't be that hard to replicate. Something like that, I think that's fine. So we've got the trams, and the next thing is a bus, and I'm actually thinking, I do have the money, so I'm going to go with the biofuel. And it's also going to be in this little area, because it also makes sense. Let's put it in right there in that little spot. Okay. Buses, and these are going to keep to a more like in these neighborhood streets. So I think it would be a good idea if we have, is it every block or every second block? I think every second. Because otherwise it might get a bit too crowded. So I think actually that's fine. That's fine as a bus. Technically we could have one that goes... Oh, that's so sad that they're not connected. That annoys me a little. But I think that should be fine. So they have close to the tram and they could easily change. Now, we have 2 tram stops there. Okay. I think I'm going to make use of that one. And we are going to go down these side streets. Actually, I wanted to go through the roundabout, that's the thing. Something like that, I think that's fine as a tram line. I mean, as a bus line. I think that covers that area fine. I do want some kind actually I should have made a bus. I don't want to put a bus station because it's going to be so big, but I actually wanted to have some kind of bus exchange, because I think this one is a bit too much. Maybe this one is better suited in this area because this is a bit more high density. So let's place that one down. Like so. Oh wow, okay. That's a little bit. That's a little too much. Okay. Right. Where can I do this? I mean, we have this quite open area by this park. So I think that might be a good place to do it. So if we just remove a few of these stuff. And then I'm going to have, this is actually right next to the, this clinic. So I was thinking if we do one-way road, so we can actually have one going in. We have the park there, so not the best idea. But it's just going to have to be. We just move the clinic and then have it go down. It's not the greatest, but we could do it like this. You know what? No, only 2 stops. I don't think we need much more. Okay, so that's one bus stop, and we could. Is it possible that we can move this one down? But no, that doesn't actually make sense. So let's leave that as it is. But we're going to use these instead as a way to get over to like partly is this area, and it's actually very close to the avenue, so it shouldn't be that hard to do. We actually have to go through the highway. That's not the greatest, but still. Okay, so I'm thinking it's going to stop there and then go back. So let's just direct line to it. And now I just have to make sure I change the color of that. Usually the quicker buses where I live, they have the color yellow, so that's why I always do them yellow. And I think that might be, not sure if 9 buses might be a bit too much, but let's just leave it at that. And now we're just going to try to make sure we have some regional buses that goes through. Wait, actually move that one down, down. That might be a stupid idea to have a bus stop. Oh, wait, okay. There we go. So that's one bus. And then we have another one that goes down a bit more in this section. We can have a shared bus stop, and then this one goes down at the back of things. And then I actually wanted to loop around this way, just to make sure it doesn't really bump into the other one. Okay, so these bus lines, I'm going to keep them green for the sake of, because this is the farm area, and just to make sure that, because when you go into the bus lines, you'll know a bit more. Oh, okay, so that's a direct line, and those are in this area, and those are in that area. Okay, and then this other one is going to this one, but here we have like this big bus station, and I think that works fine. So you're going to stop there, and then you're just going to go back again. So that's just a little loop. We could have had a train station on that section of it, but no, I'm not going to. Yellow. Okay, perfect. Okay. So I'm going to have a few buses that loops around up there. Not too many, just enough to make sure it makes sense. And so this bus, I think I'll keep it simple. So it just goes up these side streets, and then it can go up here, and then it goes back again. I don't know what color those are going to have though. That's a bus line 7. We'll keep them red. That's actually a good idea. Red is a nice color. And then we'll have, we could have lines showing there, but then this one keeps going down the streets and up this little section, up here, and then back again, and then up again, and then down. That's a bit of quite a loop-de-loop, but I think it's going to work. And we need another one that goes somewhere in this area. Oh, that's a one-way road, so that's actually going to have to be on that side. Might be a little bit in the way there, but I think it should be fine. Perfect. That's this one, and we'll make that red. Okay. So we just fast forward a little bit. We should be able to see soon enough how many were so far. Yeah, that's a pretty good number. We got quite a lot of people using the trams, and then quite a few using buses. We don't have as many bus lines in this, but just that's doing because we have trams. I'm not going to keep trams in this one. I think I'm going to keep with the buses for now. And we have to use the blimp stops. So we're going to put, where can we have a blimp stop? That's our cable car. That goes. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, shit. I forgot this section. They might want some buses too. Okay. So there's going to be actually one bus that goes from this one. Instead of going there, it's actually going to go down here. So it's going to stop, actually no bus stop, just stop right there before, and then it loops back again. So that's also a quick transportation mode. And that's also going to be a yellow one. Perfect. And then they're going to have their own local. Alright, so we're going to have, I'm thinking one bus line that goes like this. I could do actually the metro. I did talk about that, but then I changed my mind. Okay, so if we make that color instead, it should be 11, right? We can make that like a purple. And then we'll have another line that goes this section. It goes up in that area. I think they should be happy about that. Down. That could be a line sharing there, and then it goes down to this section, and then back up again. So this should be the number 12, and that's also supposed to be purple. Perfect. And now we just need something across. So if I do one line there, and then I could have this one stop right there, and then go back up again. So they have a bit of line sharing. I think that should be close enough. Don't know what color I want it. I'll keep it purple. That one too. Okay, I think that should be okay for now. Now it's just a matter of the blimps. I don't really play with those, but they are very, very cool. So we got Blimp Depot, and I'm actually thinking, it probably should be here too. Or should we put it maybe in this section? Maybe a bit out on the side? How about that? Will that look okay? It needs to be quite flat because this is I just remember this is a very big piece of thing. There are houses living there. This one is pretty noisy, I think. Yeah. So we're going to move it up to that section. I think it's fine. We could have the road go up to that. And then I think it should be fine with the north. Yeah, it's not too close, so I think that's fine. We'll have a blimp depot right there. And, okay, so they need a blimp stop. How big is that? Okay, so that's quite big. So I'm thinking if we remove a bit of this, and then we'll put a blimp stop right here. Fit perfectly. And we'll keep some offices just around it. I'm actually going to change a few of these to apartments. Just to make it a little bit more different up in this area. Okay, so that's the one blimp stop. It looks so freaking cool. Okay. So they have a blimp stop. These should also have a blimp stop too. Probably. Okay, they're loud, right? Yeah, they're very, very loud. So we've got quite a few residential, and they might not like living that close to it. I mean, offices are fine, but I don't think apartments like it. I'm going to leave that for now. Okay, so where can I put... this is like... it's not possible even. I think I'm going to have to... There's a bus stop over here. So I think I'm going to do it like this. And actually I have a tram stop even. That's even better. I think if I'm going just like this as a buffer zone. No, wait. Hold on. we'll make this this area flat, and we'll make sure it's on the same, a same level as it can be with this section, and then we'll flatten that area. I think that's fine. And then the blimp stop is on that section. Actually, we don't need this. If I do like one-way roads just around it, that might be okay. Okay, so they have a road. Wait, why is that the snow? What did I do? Needs to be a road straight here, just to make sense of. So I'm actually going to do it like this, and then we'll put a few trees around, because I think they should create some kind of buffer zone around this magnificent beast. I think that should be okay, and then we'll just make sure we smooth this out, because it's not. I think that's okay. That's fine that turns out into a hill. That's actually fine. Now we just need some water, and I think that's easy to fix. Do I want them to have a blimp? No. So I'll leave it to like the main places to stay and to live. They can have a blimp, but I'll leave the farm area with no blimp, because I think it makes more sense to do it like this. And then I'm just going to pull a pathway around it, just to somehow mark what this is, and then just a pathway over there. Okay, perfect. And then we have the prison zone, but that's fine. That's fine. Okay. So we got our first blimp. Stops. There's one there, and one there, and I think that's fine. So I think what we need to do is we need to actually pull them from the blimp depot, and somehow it needs to get connected over to that one, and then from there it continues to go across like this. Let's see if we can attach it in a nice way. So this is basically, it's going to circle around. Wait. Okay. Oh, I need to go over to that side. I think. Oh, I can do that. And then this one, it needs to. I think it just cannot. Can't I attach it to this one? Wait. Okay, so those are attached, and then I could just probably just do it like this. Perfect. Okay. Oh yeah, no, that's just the tracks. I need to have the stops too. So there's one stop there, one stop there, goes to that section, and then it goes back again. Okay. We could have educational blimps, and I'm thinking they have a school. We don't. They have a high school too. So I'm actually thinking we're going to create districts. I need to name the city too. I haven't really thought about name, but there's one that stands out, which is Charlottesville, because you know it's named after me. That's actually fine. That's fine. So I'm guessing which one is Charlottesville? Because they're like different districts. I think this is. That's Belmont. Right, this is Charlottesville. That's the city of Charlotte. Okay. Perfect. And this could be, because this is, it says Belmont Agriculture Area. So I'm thinking this is, it's just the town of Belmont, which it makes a bit more sense. And then this is a different district. Don't really know what's going to go on there. We have this. Oh yeah, Heather Mining. God no. It's going to have a different name. Beechwood. No. King. Pine. Linden. Sherry. Actually, I like Sherry. Sherry is very nice. And then this is going to be called Sherry Mining. It's like, be Sherry. Right. Okay, so we named that. So I was thinking, since this is the big city, I'm going to put in policies. I want to have over that is going to be educational blimps, and I'm thinking they also prefer parks and they recycle because they're more educational. But we also have high ticket prices on. Is that? Yeah. So they have to pay more for public transport, but I think that's fine. Harsh prison sentence where they do have the prison. No. I'm thinking that they have an education boost and of course Parks and Rec and they recycle. Wait. What did I do? Recycle plastic. Yeah, okay. Okay, and they also have smoke detectors. So these are like the privilege area in Charlottesville, everyone. And then we got Belmont, and this is not supposed. They don't. Do they even have a park? They do. They got one. But I'm thinking they don't have. No, not recreational school set. They prefer working over education. I only think they only have the elementary either way. So kids are going to need school, but they won't choose. They won't choose high schools, I think, as often. Prefer parks. That's just tourism. But there is only one park, so it doesn't. Oh yeah, we got a post office too. I need to look into that too. I completely forgot about that. High-rise band, definitely. Automated toll. Workers' union. No. Boost connections. No. But they like to bike. I could do that. Okay, but I do know in Sherry. Sherry is a city that has the workers' union because they, maybe lots of them work in the mining area and that kind of thing. It's not an old town. They don't really cycle. They don't really have what's the no. Is there anything else? They like recreational. They're a little bit let loose, and they don't recycle. I don't think so. They got free Wi-Fi. Right. Robin, I think they actually have the modes parks, which is a bit interesting. So I'm going to have parks recreation there, that they like that, and they recycle plastic. They also have free Wi-Fi because, of course, there's a free Wi-Fi in every park. And that's sort of it. Okay. So we're up past 10,000 now. How many are using public transport? 9. Okay, so about 10% of the population, which is pretty good. There's actually 52 people using the blimps, which is that's quite funny. And how's the buses? Do we need to add more? I don't think so. I think they're actually working pretty well. Right, let's have a look at this one. It might be a bit too many buses. I think we could have use of only 3. They could keep at 4 because there were a bit more people using that line. How else is with this one? Too many. Yeah, we definitely don't need 18, so I'm going to actually cut it down to 6. How is it with the tram? Yes! Okay, that one is over with. Finally. Let's just put down another incineration. Right. No, that's the wrong one. This tram line. We could cut down to 4. Because I don't think we need that many. This one is cut down, I think. Okay, let's just go with 10 on that one. How's it with this this yellow one? That's 10 buses. I think 10 is actually fine because there seem to be quite a bit. Wow, this one is busy. Wait. Which one is So it's yeah. So it's this one. Oh wait, I don't have enough water. Shit. Where's my water pipes? Oh, we only got 1. No wonder. Okay, so that one was actually pretty busy. That bus line. So I'm actually thinking, what if we put down a metro that goes from this area to that area? I think that might be a better solution because they're not supposed to be that many using. And then we can remove that bus line that goes between, shuttles between. Okay, so let's put down a metro. And I'm going to keep it at this one. Because it makes a bit more sense to have it close by. So that's one metro. And then the other one is going to be like, technically I wouldn't mind to have it keep it close to the avenue, so I'm going to do that. Now we just need to pull. I'm going to keep it as close to the roads as possible, if that makes sense. Okay. Can this one go beneath the water? It actually can. This would be interesting. We can go like this. That's where it allows me. So actually, that's quite a big steep, but that's fine. I actually think I'm going to go this way. If I can make it. Can it go directly beneath it? If I do like... It can! That's even perfect. Okay. So it goes straight under the road. Actually, that doesn't make any sense. No. Wait, hold on. No, this one can continue. And then we'll have a guideline. I'll make sure we connect that up. Perfect, okay. So we'll have one metro that goes from that side to that side. And then it goes just back again. So that means we can delete this bus line because it's no use. Delete it. Yes, please. I said delete line. Okay, because now they have the metro instead. So they should probably use, I think more, yeah, they're going to use that one more preferably. If they want to get to this side. Okay. So there should be more people using the metro, definitely, because that's a very quick way. I think this is 4,000 people living there, and then 2,000. So this is actually the more populated area if you compare to this one, but that one is going to get even more, so I think it's fine. Sherry only has what? Sherry has more population than Charlottesville. That's so sad. And then Belmont has, yes, they're supposed to be the small one. Wait, have we reached level 5 in agriculture? I didn't even know. Wait, hold on. Wait, so I got these big ones when it comes to the animals, which I haven't even used. So we only have the medium, well, there's the large fruit fill, and which I don't think we've actually used. But I think, no, actually, no, is that, yeah, we have, okay. We haven't used plot these ones down. These, with the animals. But I think that's fine, because we got quite a lot of stuff going on already. And we have, I think, we got the slaughterhouse. We got the milking parlour. And we should have the cattle shed too. That's a flour mill. Where's the cattle shed? Where is my cattle shed? Oh, it's over there. So okay, so the only thing we haven't used is this big one. Not sure if I'm going to use that, but well, I know at least it's there. At least it's there. Okay, so this is it for this episode. We got the public transport finished, and we got over 1,000 people already using it, and that's really good. We're up to 11,000. So in the next episode, we're probably going to get that last push to unlock a next piece of land, and so we're going to focus on that more population, so we get that one and get the next piece of land and unlock and start on some forestry. Because I really want to investigate a bit more in that bit. And yeah, well, I understand you, because you've like mined up everything, so you're going to have to move. But either way, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!